Hi everybody, welcome to IoT, Ixis on Tech / Ixis on Toys. So today is, make sure all the audio levels are right this time, and hopefully there's not a big delay with what you're seeing me speaking and hearing. I've managed to fix that issue, so thanks for bearing with me while I get my streaming legs on, so I know what I'm doing with all this thing, because I'm kind of newish to streaming. I've streamed a few times before, but for some reason there was a big delay. It's like 330 milliseconds. But anyway, welcome to IoT Ixis on Tech. Today we have the Christmas Eve special. So how are you all? Don't forget to join me in the comments if you can. Whoever's watching live, thank you very much for joining me tonight. So today we have doors 20 through to 24. So this is the final episode of the Back to the Future Advent Calendar set. So if you haven't seen any of these before, then we have the Back to the Future 3 Advent calendar, and we have the Back to the Future 1 Advent calendar that over the last 3 weeks I have been opening the relevant doors corresponding to the weeks that we have been, if that makes any sense. So 3 weeks ago we did, what was it, doors 1 through to 6 I think it was, and then 6 through to 12, and then last week was 12 through to 19. And then today's the final, so we've got 20 through to 24. What did we have last week? Can anybody remember? I can barely remember. Let me get the camera ready. I think we had the Enchantment Under the Sea. We had the Lone Pine Mall and also Twin Pine Mall sign. We had Buford Tannen and his whip / rope and his pistol. We had a horse. And we had Doc and his rifle, and we also had the camera, and we also had the photo frame. And you know what? I can't remember what we had in the Back to the Future 1 set. I can't remember if it was... I honestly can't remember what we had, even though it was only a week ago. Well, we had this, didn't we, obviously? And we had that. Do you remember anybody else? I don't think we did. I've brought over... Oh, we might have had the Buford Tannen from 1955, if I remember correctly. But anyway... let's crack on, because we've already got a few more doors to go. So we'll start off with this one, which is Back to the Future 3 by the looks of it. What date are we today? 24th. So we have door number 20. Let's start off with door number 20, shall we? And behind door number 20 is... ooh! Clara Clayton! My name's Clayton. Clara Clayton. It's the one who Doc saves when she was riding on a horse, and she went to go off the cliff, and of course they fell in love and had a big argument then, didn't they? So Clara Clayton, amazing. That was door number 20. Door number 21 is at the top. Door number 21 is... ooh, her accessory. So we've got a suitcase or a carry bag and her hat. So let's pop these on her. So that's her carry bag. Was it when she was on the train? And then the two old guys behind her were talking about Doc Emmett Brown and the lady who he loved and he's lost. She decided to leave him. Ugh. Let's pop her hat on. There we go. And then her little bag just folds in half. There we go. A nice little carry-on bag for when she's on the train. Or when she goes, yeah, there we go. Brilliant. So that was door number 20. Or was it 21? No, 21. 22. Ooh, bit of a big one. Door number 22 is... ooh. Wow, that's cool. It is the wheels for 1885, where they can put the Delorean onto the train tracks, and we've got the ignition igniter packs, the 1, 2, and 3 that he chucks into the locomotive train. Stick one in first. We've got how many minutes? Number 2, and then number 3 is the red one. That's cool. So I'll pop those by there just so you can see them on the side. That was door number 22. Behind door number 23 is... ooh, bit of a small one in the middle. Number 23, if I can get in there. Oh, come on. This is a hard one. Door number 23 is... so this is the Marty. For Marty there, he's got a new hat, his gun belt, his poncho, and his gun, where he's with Buford Tannen on like the main street sort of thing in the Western. And remember, he puts the panel from the oven or wherever it is underneath his poncho, and of course Buford Tannen shoots him, he falls backwards, and then all of a sudden Buford Tannen's walking up to him and saying, yeah, showing off to all the people who's watching. And then all of a sudden Marty stands up, doesn't he, and whacks him across the head. And where does he fall? Of course, in the manure. I hate manure. So that's door number 22. Door number 23. Oh, that was door number 23. My apologies. So it's the last one. Door number 24. Oh, the Back to the Future Advent Calendar by Playmobil. Door number 24 is... There he is. Look. It's it's another Marty. Look, it's the Marty with the metal panel on his chest. Ah, that's cool. All right, let's dress him up then, shall we? So there he has. See, he's got the metal panel already on his chest, and that just clips onto him. Yeah, you get a fair few Martys in these. So how many do we get? Well, I guess just the one from this one, because that one was from the other one, I think. And where was the other one? The other one was, yeah, when he was back in 1985, wasn't it? The other one I got over there. So there you go, there's his gun. Brilliant. Oh, thank you, Playmobil. Not sponsored, by the way. So that has been the Back to the Future 3 Advent Calendar. Chuffed. There we go. Right, so let's move over to Back to the Future 1. So where are we? Door number 20 is at the top. So door number 20 is going to be a sticky one. That's a big info. Door number 20 is a skateboard. It's the one from, by the looks of it, 1955. Because he sees the kids going down the streets, doesn't he, with what do they call it now, a fruit box, bread box, something like that. And he runs up to the kids, knocks the box off the front of it, and then skates off down the road with Buford Tannen chasing him. For some reason it's got a little nubby bit that goes in there. I think it goes on top, maybe it goes underneath. But anyway, look, a little skateboard. Let's turn the camera this way a little bit more. There we go. So we're doing cool. A little skateboard for Marty to go onto. So that was door number 20. Door number 21 is by here. Bit of a big-ish one. Oh, come on. Behind door number 21 is... we get another Marty. So this is the one from 1955. This one is. Little Marty from 1955 in his 1955 clothes. Now, how would he go onto the skateboard then, I wonder? I wonder what I'll have to check the instruction book for that one, but there you go, there's Marty on a skateboard. Cool. So that's number, what was it? I'm so lost with these numbers now. 21? Yeah, 21. Where's 22 is next? Over here. Behind door number 22 is... Ooh. Ooh. This is the lightning bolt and the cable that goes from the clock tower to the road scene that we had. And there's the little black thing there. That's what Doc holds on to as he slides down the string / rope. And that lightning goes on top of the clock tower, which unfortunately is on the other side of the room. So that was door number 22, I'm guessing, because I've only got 23 and 24 to go. So door number 23 is another bag of some sort. Ooh, what's this? Lou's Cafe. Dear Doc Brown. Oh, is this the one where he writes... I'm trying to remember this now. Oh, there's a little bit there. Do not open till 1985. Oh, yes, yes. He writes Doc a letter back in 1955, doesn't he? And he wants to warn him about the Iranians. Because they come along, don't they, and shoot him in the car park. Yeah, and there's Doc's gloves for when he's sliding down the rope from the clock tower to the telegraph pole when the DeLorean drives past, and of course gets to 1.21 gigawatts to power the DeLorean to go back to the future to 1985 because he was stuck in 1955. Ah, brilliant, eh? The last one then is door number 24, which is down here. Looks a bit of a big one. What do you have behind door number 24? Guesses, please. Oh, it is another Doc. How many Docs do I need? Oh, there he is. Doc Brown. So that is where his gloves go onto him, and he slides down the rope to the DeLorean and the street scene, which I have by here actually. Remember this one we had that was in the original box? So it's the road scene with flame marks on it and the telegraph pole and the wire. The telegraph pole there to the light pole. Ah, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those in between. These have been the Back to the Future Advent calendars, Back to the Future 1 and Back to the Future 3. So thank you very much for joining me on these episodes. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I have. And you never know, I might be back again next year, just before Christmas, to see what other sort of Advent calendars we may have. I might go for a Lego one maybe next year. Drop us a comment below which one you'd like to see next time. So these have been the new additions to the Back to the Future Advent calendars. What did we get this time? We got a Marty from 1955 and his skateboard. We got the Lou's letter that he wrote to Doc back in 1985 to warn him of the Iranians. I think they're Iranians or Lebanese, one or the other. That he's going to get shot, which of course he opened, doesn't he? Yes, because he thinks Doc is shot. But then of course Doc, once the Iranians leave or wherever they were, he gets up and he pulls out the letter. We got another Doc Brown. We had Marty with his poncho on, which when you take it off reveals his metal plate to stop him from being shot by Buford Tannen. We got his accessories as well. We had Clara Clayton and her suitcase, and we had then the DeLorean railway wheels with the dynamite packs, the explosive packs to make the locomotive go hotter so we can get up to the speed of 88 miles an hour. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. So I'll take some shots of all of these and I'll post them in the post them on YouTube. Once I've got everything set up, I'll do the different scenes like they were in the movies. We've had, what else did we have? We had the big speaker, of course, from Back to the Future 1, where he stood in front of it, he strums his guitar and gets blown across the room. We had the clock tower itself. We had another Buford Tannen. We had Copernicus/Einstein on the railway scene with his explosives. We had Doc and Marty in their radioactive suits. We had another Marty playing his guitar from the 1955, who was playing Go, Johnny, Go, Go, Go. And the Tombstone. I'm trying to think what else we had. Oh, the 1955 DeLorean wheels as well. We had those. Oh, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Well, anyway, thanks very much for joining me today on Christmas Eve. I do wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. Spend it with your loved ones, etc. Stay safe out there, because as we know, the world outside, unfortunately, isn't as safe as how we'd like it to be. And get into contact with your loved ones as well. Just let them know that you are thinking about them, etc. So thank you very much for joining me today on IoT, Ixis on Tech / Ixis on Toys. I wish you a good one. Have a happy new year, everyone. I'll catch you again on the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.